Hey guys, JC6 here, back at you with more Pokemon Emerald. Man, we're doing pretty good so far. Well, by good I mean we're getting closer to getting all 8 badges and becoming, eventually, hopefully, we can become the Elite Four champions. Right now we're headed off to Moss Deep City where we're going to get our 7th gym badge. Revenge? Oh man. Overwhelmed. Ah, mighty capable child. Let me contribute to your allowance. Oh, thanks. You guys gave me, man, thanks. 3840. Yeah, I'm getting hungry, so bye bye. Just get those trainers right there. Oh yeah, right now we're back at the Berry Master's house. Okay, I just wanted to see where that area actually leads off to. We're gonna just teleport to Four Tree City. Oh man, I'm feeling pretty. Well, let's see. Let's see. So far, I've been recording for about. I think. Let me think about it. I think it's been about. It's been pretty close to. It's already been like an hour of recording so far, but I feel pretty good. I think I'm gonna keep on recording for maybe probably record 2 hours or something. I don't know, when you're playing video games, you usually don't want to pay attention to time too much, but. Oh man, who the heck is stopping me from talking? I'll check your Pokemon, see if they're fit for the outdoors. Crap. Yeah, I remember like I mean, it was only about. It was. I don't know. Right now, I'm thinking of a time I'm thinking like when I was hanging out with a friend before. Like I was thinking like 7 years old. Not 7. I think I was like 10 years old, and you're hanging out with your friend, and you're playing video games, and you're I guess you're excited because. You feel it's real when when you're playing. It just feels like you're actually accomplishing accomplishing something that's like unlike real life where the accomplishments aren't as exaggerated as they are in the game. In the game when you get power up, it's very exaggerated, very flashy, kind of maybe a little flashy animation. But in real life, when you accomplish something, it's like great. You get a paycheck. $2,000. That's just a number and a piece of paper for you. You don't really get as much of a excitement, you know, from that kind of thing. It's more of a low key accomplishment in real life compared to a game. So, you know, when you accomplish something, you know, it's usually you can really feel more like you accomplished something, I guess. A Pokemon that strong, you're in no danger of needing rescue. Let's see, oh, Nugget, oh, great, that's 5,000 Poké-Dollars right there, that Nugget. Okay, I know where we have to go next. We have to head off to, we could surf around here just to see what's around, but I don't think there's anything that special up there. I'm gonna skip it. Yeah, I remember a lot of times when I was hanging out with friends before. We were always playing a video game together because it gave us a goal to accomplish. So, you know, we could have something to focus on while we were talking, so we weren't just sitting there doing nothing. You know, just sitting there in the room. We could actually have something that's on the screen we're both watching, we can both talk about it. I'm not saying that's the best way to communicate, but I think it did help build friendship though. When two guys playing Pokemon, you know, guys normally, well, I'm gonna talk about that. I gotta pay attention to the game because you guys want to see me play the game. I mean, guys, you know, when guys hang out together, we don't like to face each other because guys are a little bit more aggressive. So when we face each other, it seems like we're challenging each other. When guys want to be friends, they sit by each other side by side, not facing each other. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but that's how men generally are. They sit next to each other. And usually we like to focus, when guys like to communicate with each other, we like to have a goal that we're both trying to accomplish. And that's how we build friendship better, I think. That's how guys build friendship better, when both of us have a goal to accomplish. And, you know, that's why I guess guys build friendships well over video games. I mean, that's just from my past experiences. Now, the worst kind of game I think for guys to play against each other is a fighter kind of game, you know, like when you're playing like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat. The way I feel about that is that you start thinking of each other like enemies instead of like friends. You know, you start thinking of each other like, oh, I gotta beat this guy, he's my enemy. So you don't. It's a little bit harder to build friendships when you're playing those kinds of games because you think of them like an opponent or something. But yeah, so Street Fighter, I wouldn't. If you're trying to build up friendship, you know, build up some emotional closeness and understanding. In terms of a salesman, they call this building up closeness and trust with the other person. They call this building rapport. When you're trying to build like rapport with when you're trying to build rapport with the other person, you don't want to be playing fighter video games. Let's see, oh crap, I gotta use paralysis. I gotta use the heal powder. my experience, the best way to build rapport as far as an activity goes is one of the great ways to build rapport with somebody is take them to the karaoke club. Singing, everybody likes to sing. I don't know if everybody likes to sing, but a lot of people, it makes a lot of people feel good. Plus, it's not a competition. So I think that's a pretty good activity to build rapport with somebody. Let's see, I try to catch a wild low cat. Crap, can't delete some of these phone numbers, please? Jeez Louise. Oh man, check. Good lord. Oh man, I can't ignore the... I guess this is how it would be in real life, right? When you... Oh crap. I really hate it when somebody interrupts me. You know, but, you know... but you know, it's like... I guess this would be how it would be in real life, you know? Trainers would just call... People would just call you up randomly and... There's some friends out there that actually answer every phone call, and there's some friends that don't answer all your calls. I mean, I think I had one friend. Actually, he was my best friend. I mean, he didn't like answering calls too much. He only answered it when he felt like it. That's just the way he was. There's nothing wrong with that kind of friend, but I guess friends like it. Basically, whenever you ignore a friend's call, you're pretty much killing your rapport. You're pretty much cutting away the closeness and trust and understanding in the relationship. You're cutting off the emotional closeness with somebody when you ignore their calls. That's why salespeople, one motto salespeople have is don't duck calls. Or I think that's one of the mottos they have, you know. Don't duck your calls. I don't know. I for some reason I always like to ignore phone calls because. Oh yeah, finally we're in Lilycove City. I don't know, but see, I'm not really trying to be a salesman, and generally, you know, I'm probably one of the hardest people can be long-term friends with. I'm possibly one of the most difficult people for people to be friends with me for a long time. Generally speaking, you know, whenever I get too attached to some people, you know, it just, you know, you start losing sight of your own goals when you become attached, letting them choose the direction of your life. So it comes, I don't know, it just becomes, what am I even doing on the screen? I'm so focused on talking right now, you know? Pokemon Trainer Fan Club. Could there be a rare Pokemon that live only in this area? So I'll explore this house at least. Planet's biggest mysteries are at the bottom of the sea. Let's see, I think... Yeah, we're just gonna head off to the gym. I mean, there's a gym around here. I'm really not going to just BS around too much. I'm just gonna face off against the gym leader. I mean, I don't know what else to do, you know? In these Pokemon contests, I will eventually show pretty much most of the game that I think is worth paying. All the little side quests and stuff, I will eventually show those. Like, maybe not every single side quest, but the big ones. The ones I think are the most interesting, I'll just show those. Well, who do we got here? And why is May sitting there just waiting for somebody? Let's see, I bought a whole bunch of dogs. Of course, I'm also caught a lot of Pokemon. I raised them properly too. Actually, I'm more worried if you're raising Pokemon properly. I'm raising them just fine, May. I'm raising it just fine. Okay, let's battle. Let's see as yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and use strength. Now when the heck did she get Tropius? What the? When did she get one of these? Oh crap, now she's got 2 grass types I gotta worry about. She's got Grovyle and she's got Tropius. Oh fuck. Oh man, Grovyle, this Pokemon's one of the biggest pain in the asses for me. Yeah, let's go ahead and use strength. Hopefully it can one-hit KO the Grovyle. Thank goodness we're like 10 to 20 levels higher than him or her. You know what I think would be a good game to play between friends? Like if you're hanging out with a friend, I think one good game to play would be like you and your friend take turns playing Tony Hawk 64 or something. I think that would be like a pretty good rapport building game because it's not too distracting that you just focus on the game. But you know, it's still exciting enough. It gives you guys something to focus on, but it's not like so distracting that you can't pay attention to the conversation or anything. Oh, 4080, man, we're getting so much money. I'm going home to show my dad. JC6, what are you gonna do? Collect all the gym bags and take the Pokemon Gym Challenge? League Challenge? Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll stop it right here. Take care guys, and I'll see you guys next time.